Uncovering sources of growth with advanced analytics. Joining us today to speak about that, Marissa Williams, Director of Supply Chain at MidContinent Instruments and Avionics. Marissa, welcome.
Thank you, Russell.
Marissa, for anybody who might not be entirely familiar with MidContinent and just what it does, what the space is that it operates in, walk us through that for just a moment. Tell us a little something about the company.
Sure. We design, manufacture, and repair aircraft instrumentation for general aviation, commercial aviation, business aviation, those type of aircraft products.
Well, clearly a very, very sophisticated technology area there. Want to talk about the company's relationship with Halo Advanced Analytics, which, if I'm not mistaken, began maybe a year and a half or so ago. Is that right?
That's correct. So in 2014, we implemented Microsoft Dynamics AX, and we discovered that some of the reporting tools in that tool were not the greatest, not what we would like to see. So at that time, we began looking elsewhere for other sources of business intelligence, and we reviewed Halo in addition to 2 or 3 other competitors. And we just really liked Halo as far as the customizable dashboards and user interaction and things like that we were able to just use and see our data on a more real-time basis.
So I guess it's fair to say that the situation that you were facing prior to the relationship with Halo, whatever its benefits, was less than optimal. Is that fair to say?
That's correct. So when we first moved to Microsoft Dynamics AX, we were using another program, and we had probably over 300 crystal reports that we would use on a day-to-day basis. And so those no longer became valuable, and then we had to look for other basis of information for that for our business needs on a day-to-day basis.
So when you began your investigation then for a new provider, for a new product, new service, you looked at a number of other offerings, but ultimately you chose Halo. So walk us through, what was the decision-making process? Why did you begin that relationship?
Well, we really liked Halo in that some of our higher level users could actually create their own dashboards. So me, for instance, as Director of Supply Chain, I would, request a report from IT, and depending on how busy they were, it could take 2 to 3 weeks to get that report back. Well, now we have the data in the cubes, and I'm able to create my own dashboards on a live basis and pull pieces of data from those cubes and just use it at a much faster rate so that I can have my answers more readily available. And we really liked that about Halo.
So what I'm hearing is that there's a flexibility and there is an ability for you to pick and choose the data that you need much more quickly than you were able to do before.
That's correct.
What else is Halo doing for MidContinent? Walk us through then everything, all of the capabilities that you now have.
Sure. So we have users in our leadership team that we review it in our leadership team meetings. We have our directors of sales, directors of engineering, quality, and operations. Each of them have their own dashboards that they use on a day-to-day basis to look at daily shipments, how we're doing on our sales compared to our daily goal, how much inventory we have in our Kansas facility versus our California facility. Just real-time decision-making data that's just right at our fingertips and able to give us the information that we need.
So if the Vice President of Finance were to come to you and say, now that we've authorized this implementation and we've been working with it for some time, characterize for me the benefits that have flowed from this relationship, what would you tell him or her?
We have just been able to identify sources of growth as far as where we're leaving money on the table for perhaps some discounts from sales, or on my side of things in purchasing, where my costs have gone up on a year-over-year comparison. And then we can just attack those different items and make sure that we take care of those and give them the diligence that they need.
Marissa, the relationship with Halo's been going on for a year and a half or more. Sounds to me like it's been quite successful. Wish you all the best going forward.
Thank you so much.
It's Marissa Williams, MidContinent Instruments and Avionics, speaking with us today about finding and uncovering sources of growth with advanced analytics. Thanks for watching.